Hello, and welcome to the RLCS Championships. My name is Banji, and I'll be your color and play-by-play caster today. Today we have the General NRG versus SSG Space Station Gaming. Now, without further ado, let's get into the action. And we have kickoff here. Space Station Gaming getting the ball first on the attack, but gets blocked by Squishy. Now we have the General NRG trying to move up the field. We have Squishy trying to, get some offense going for this team. Reciprocal, as typical, always moving on the offensive. But, NRG always come prepared on the defensive end, doing what they do. It's how they got here. It's how they made their bread and butter on the counter attack here. Just a little bit back and forth play. Haven't seen too much of anybody on SSG or NRG trying to expend their boost. We see a shot on goal there, but just missed for SSG. But now we have the general NRG moving, trying to, get somewhere. But we have SSG on the attack here. Squishy clears, but it's now back to Arsenal. Arsenal tries to roll it in, but gets blocked by Garrett TTG, otherwise known as Garrett G. But now we have Typical on the aerial, but he just gets blocked by Garrett G. But then we have, oh, is this a 2-for-1 right here? Oh no, we have a shot attempt by SSG that doesn't quite get there. Garrett G works it. We have Arsenal flying through the air. SSG just keeping the ball in the general NRG's half, trying to, make something happen. But we now have Garrett G moving up the field, typical back there to get the ball in his own half. Boom, and we have a demo. Arsenal demoed Squishy. So now, showing a little bit of aggressiveness, a little bit of toxic playing. That's common in esports, very toxic environment. For some, not for all. But now we have the ball in SSG's half, Space Station Gaming. They're trying to move the ball up the field on the general NRG. And we're not seeing we're seeing a lot of back and forth play, some shots on goal, but we haven't seen anything really crazy yet. We haven't seen anything outrageous yet. No crazy attempts on goal, no crazy aerials, no musty flicks, as some would say. We have Arsenal trying to tap it in, but we have Garrett G being a good goalkeeper and good defenseman on the counter attack, trying to get to SSG's goal. Lays it up there for anyone, but no one could quite put it in. And now SSG's on the attack on the general NRG. That attack goes nowhere as Justin clears the ball. Squishy is playing back again. So we're seeing different rotations from both teams. Seeing several different players be on the attack, but we're seeing a lot of single man attacks, not enough team coordinated attacks. So I think with these being with 3 minutes gone and 2 minutes left, we might start seeing more coordinated attacks. Seeing as this is the game one of the best of 7 series of the grand final. So we have many more games to go, but I feel like once we see a coordinated attack right here from Arsenal on the general NRG, but that gets blocked, and Squishy is now on the right, pushing the ball down the field. He gets it over Rittles, or Riddles, and is now 3v1, but Sipical clears the ball. Past Justin, almost past Squishy, but a lot of back and forth. Not much really happening here. Ball just staying in the air. Riddle's trying to clear it. Garrett G staying on the walls, trying to, get some movement or anything, if at all anything. But I like the offensive, game plans from both teams. They're not being too aggressive, but they're also not trying to, you know, not trying to just sit back on their laurels. As we see Garrett G with a clear shot on goal, does a few aerials, gets it off the roof and just misses it. Gets cleared by Riddles. That was actually pretty good. Still solo offensive play. I think if someone was there to back him up on that rebound shot, they could have possibly got the score right there and possibly the game. So with 40 seconds left, and we have a goal from Justin of General NRG, who does it himself, taps it off the wall into the middle of the goal. Justin of NRG. Justin, out of all of them, that's actually pretty impressive. He was having kind of a quiet game, and to get that from him, it's very impressive. Now we have kickoff again with 39 seconds left. Can SSG do anything here to, spur their offense? And it's not starting off well with the ball being in SSG's half. We need to see a lot of movement forward, and now we're seeing 30 seconds remaining. Movement forward. Movement forward from the SSG. Finally, getting over, trying to get over Squishy, but Squishy clears the ball with 10 seconds left. I don't think we're going to see anything. A shot on goal from SSG, but it just missed. And game one. Hold on here. We might have another goal from NRG. 0 seconds in the left. SSG on the offense. Ball still in the air. Oh, General NRG takes game one of the best of seven series in the grand finals. I think it was the goal from Justin that did it late in the late in the game. Winners yet again, General NRG. Justin with the goal. You know, you could tell by the ball touches. Typical of SSG had the ball touch, as we see shots on goal here. Squishy just missing, and then Garrett G trying to do it solo himself, trying to bounce it off the wall, just misses. So we saw a lot of attempts from NRG, but we finally see Justin here bounce it off the wall to himself into the middle of the goal. And you know what? That's what you call good reflexes. Stuff like that where you just have good reflexes, where you know what you're doing, you've played it, you've had so much experience. Now we're going to see if it's going to matter in game two. Game two, NRG once again having control of the ball, but we see a flying Riddles here. Arsenal in the air, doing what he usually does. But we're not seeing, the game just started, and we're seeing a lot of touches, but not really much ball movement. And that's what I think both teams would want to focus on. As Justin goes for the goal, and he just gets blocked from Sipical. NRG had a chance right there. They still have a chance with Squishy. Squishy recovers it, and he puts it in for NRG. NRG is once again up 1-0 in the second game of the best of seven series. What a goal, by the way. What a goal. And so we have kickoff here. Justin trying to put one in again. Not again, but just trying to put one in. But now we have Sipical on the left, moving in the air, doing his aerials, trying to go under Squishy. But, that quickly gets evaded by Garrett G. Garrett G is one guy he's been very defensive in these first two games. He hasn't really tried to, be that much on the offensive side. I mean, he had that one time where he, try to play hero ball, some would say. But yeah, I haven't seen that much offensively from Garrett G. Maybe it's clearly working for them. They're clearly up 1-0 right now, but maybe that could be the difference maker and maybe a decider in future matches if we could see more offense from Garrett G. But right now we have Space Station on the attack. Riddle's on his own and he gets the goal. Now we are tied up 1-1. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in the match. I mean, at this point, who knows? I feel like this game is very much up for the taking. Anyone could get this game, and I mean, I feel like at this point, anyone can get a space station or a general NRG. So we're seeing still, lots of ball touches, and not that much movement. Ball ever so often crossing the halfway line, and we see a close shot on attempt, but doesn't quite reach. Seeing aerial from Justin of NRG, and Justin from NRG scores the goal, giving NRG the lead. I mean, it was a beautiful aerial, twisting, twisting, twisting in the air. Arsenal just missed out on the block. I know he'll be thinking about that one tonight. And we go again. We're not seeing too much from NRG defensively, but we're seeing a lot of space station shots, especially shots on goal. So I mean, I feel like Squishy, Garrett G, and the guys are gonna have to do a lot more defensively to secure this 2-1 victory. We're seeing Justin here getting over Brittles. Or we're gonna see Justin get some boost so he can try to beat Typical out. But we see Garrett G on the offensive. What a shock, because we haven't seen that yet today. Typical with the ball trying to do a playmaker move, but he just gets blocked by Squishy. This is actually really good gameplay right here because we're seeing a lot of aerials, a lot of aerial movement. Very much a lot of aerial movement, and that could be, something new to this match and this series altogether because we see a lot of grounded play, but we're now seeing a lot of aerial play, which once you get in the air, that's when I feel like your skill as a Rocket League player, like right here from Justin, shot almost went in, but just hit the crossbar. But we have Garrett G here on the offense. Yeah, aerials are something that it shows truly your skill as a Rocket League player. Like you could, get boost and do jumps, flips, and all that. But you in the air with the ball, as you see a shot on goal from Garrett G. Garrett G getting involved in the offense and scores for NRG. NRG now up 3-1 on Space Station. They aren't looking too hot right now. This could get ugly, folks. But a great ball, empty net. I mean, I don't know what space station's idea was there, but as you see, maybe them letting out their frustration. But NRG, being as they are. Ooh, another shot, but this time not on goal, just misses for NRG. And now what we see with a minute and 30 left, will we see any movement? As we see, I'm telling you, the aerial game, Garrett G is getting there with the aerial game. We love to see it. He was such a grounded defensive player, but now Justin, empty net. Oh, not so empty as Typical gets the clearance right there. And now we see a shot on goal from Redos, but he gets blocked by Garrett G, going back to his old ways of being the goalkeeper. But we have Arsenal on the attack here, trying to come from the right corner, gets blocked, but we have Reynolds with the comeback, but he gets blocked by Justin. Now Squishy shoots, just hits over the goal. Arsenal trying to redirect it so it goes into the NRG's half, but we get back here. Garrett G with a shot on goal just gets blocked. I love the Garrett G involvement. It's clearly, showing as we see Justin here with a shot on goal, but he just gets blocked. He gets blocked into the crossbar, but then Garrett G follows up. He gets blocked by Arsenal. What are we seeing here? NRG offensively are doing everything they need to conserve this 3-1 victory. But you have to give Space Station credit. They're blocking everything and trying to turn into a counterattack with long shots. And you have to respect it. Even though they're down by 2 goals, I have some confidence in them for the remainder of the series that they can take some morale victories here, some moral victories, some moral wins. As we get a shot on goal from Arsenal. Arsenal Cuts it down to 3-2. It's 3-2. Space Station just scored off an Arsenal shot. Justin just misses out on the clearance, and Arsenal puts it in the bottom right corner. This is some crazy stuff we're seeing here, folks. Some crazy stuff. In 17 seconds, can Space Station tie it up? It'd be incredible to see if Space Station can tie it up with 16 seconds left. But all we have here, Justin scores off of kickoff, putting General NRG up 4-2. He's laughing in his little bubble. I know I would too. That's shameful right there from Space Station. They had the chance, but clearly they didn't want to capitalize on it, and what a shame. What a shame. 14 seconds left. I mean, not much you could really do here for Space Station. I believe NRG will get the victory in game 2, putting them up 2-0 on Space Station in the best of 7 series. And with this down ball from somebody, and the ball still hasn't touched the ground. We have Arsenal trying to be on the attack for NRG with 0-0-0 on the clock, but will the ball touch the ground here? No, the ball is still in play. The ball's still in play, but now it touches the ground. In general, NRG picks up that second straight win in this best of 7 series, now up 2-0. They only need 4 wins, so they're halfway there. They're halfway to winning the grand finals. I mean, what a game it was. Everyone on General NRG contributing. Justin with 2 goals, Squishy with 1, Garrett G with 1. Garrett G winning, star player MVP because you know what he did. He cared defensively and offensively. We see him right here passing it to Squishy. What an assist from Garrett G right there. And then we have the goal from Reddles to himself snuck it in the right corner. Then Squishy to Garrett G. Garrett G finishes off in the bottom left corner. I mean, we saw some incredible goals that game that, to be honest, I think sets NRG apart from Space Station. But now we're going to head into game 3. Game 3 of this series. We have Justin with he tried to do a solo shot attempt on goal, but doesn't quite reach it. Once again, we're seeing some aerial play. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I love me some aerial play. So it just because I feel like that's the true technique. That's the true. You see the regular Rocket League players, you could set them apart. But as you see a shot on goal from Arsenal, but he just gets blocked. What a shot, but just gets blocked, unfortunately. And we see a demo, Justin Reddles. What a demo. This early in the game too, the aggressiveness is out there. They're looking for blood. And we see a shot, but Squishy gets the ball and he's bringing up the right corner. Arsenal kind of lays it off. And now we see NRG, Garrett G on the attack. But now Reddle's trying to start a counter attack, but no one's there with him. And now Justin's in the middle. Justin kind of just trying to put the ball in this area of the pitch. As we see a shot from Squishy, it almost curled in, but gets blocked by Arsenal. Arsenal playing good defense so far. If only the soccer club could match this level of elite play. As Justin tries to go over top, and Garrett G covers for him and scores. NRG back in it. They are up 1-0 over Space Station yet again. Like the first 3 matches I've started, General NRG scores first. We might be looking to a sweep in this series. If Space Station doesn't show any sign or any remote feeling of wanting to, be here, wanting to play, they're going to get swept. And that to me is more embarrassing than even making it. I'd rather not make it to the finals than get swept in the finals, to be honest with you, because then what was the point of getting here? You just played extra matches for no reason. So, I hope that we see some goals from Space Station here so we can make this a very interesting series. It's Squishy on the wing. Garrett G just waiting there. I love the offensive presence from Garrett G, but now we have an open goal. Squishy needs to do something. There we go. Squishy clears the ball out to the right, and now he's on the offensive, coming off the roof with the aerial with a shot on goal. Gets blocked by Reddles. What a block. Justin now in the right corner. I'm seeing a lot of stand-up play here, a lot of stuck-up play here on this right corner. Squishy looked like a shot on goal, but just hit the post. Now I have Garrett G in the air, just misses out on the ball, but now to Justin. Justin with a shot gets blocked by Arsenal. Arsenal's been doing a defensive masterclass here today, folks. But will it be enough? Because they need to be on the offensive side as Garrett G comes in again, lays it up for Justin. Justin hits the wall. And now we're back with the Reddles on the offensive side with the empty net, but that gets blocked in the air by Squishy. Now we have Arsenal falling up, but Squishy once again clears the ball. And now they're at the empty net at Space Station, but now Space Station, Sibical clears it. Sibical's been kind of quiet, just doing, kind of role player type movements, auxiliary type stuff. But now we have the shot by Sibical off the roof, but now Squishy blocks it in the air. And now we see a pass to Reddles from Arsenal. Just misses out on goal. Sipical tries to follow up. The ball's rolling in, and the Sipical just hit off the crossbar. Now the ball's going into the Space Station. Oh, but Space Station Arsenal blocks the ball from going into his net. That was crazy rebound play right there. We're seeing a lot of coordinated passes. This is what I said in game one. We needed more coordinated passes, and we're getting it. And I love to see it. So I couldn't ask for anything more. Reddles now on the attack. I mean, we're about to hit a minute left in this match, and Space Station is doing everything they can to, be on the attack and try to score, but I mean, not that much of it is working, and that is the problem here. Because General, as we know, General NRG, they're already up 1-0. So we need to see something out of Space Station. Otherwise, we could be looking at a 3-0 deficit here in this best of 7 series. I see a shot on goal from Arsenal, but Arsenal just gets blocked. I'm telling you, that defense of NRG is crazy, but we see a demo here, and now Squishy's on the attack on that right wing, his favorite wing over there, that right wing. Gets a bounce off the ball. Justin gets blocked by Squishy, which was a potential goal opportunity. But now we have Garrett G up in the air. Bashes it to Justin. And now Arsenal with a strike, and Arsenal with 30 seconds left gets the goal. Arsenal scores for Space Station off of a pass from Sipical up in the air. Arsenal taps it in right over Squishy. We are tied 1-1 with 30 seconds left in Game 3. And what a match it has been. What a match it has been. A lot of back and forth and goals scored. We love to see it. Oh, we see Space Station had a shot on goal, but it gets blocked. I love what we're seeing here. A lot of offensive play. Typical, we're seeing a lot of the ball being in NRG's half, and that could be the detriment of NRG as they're not really getting too many advancements of the ball up the field. Oh, almost a late goal from Typical right there, but now we're heading into overtime. We're seeing a shot that just goes to the right from NRG. Garrett G getting himself involved, just tapping it around. Now we see Space Station and NRG's half. They're trying to get more involved because it is overtime, golden goal. Whoever scores wins. A lot of aerial play. Massive opportunity there by Space Station, but they couldn't connect. Typical right now in the left corner of in the NRG's half, but Garrett G doing the mop up duty, trying to clear it. We get it clear from Squishy, but Typical's there once again now on the right side to clear. He shoots over Squishy, but Justin's there to try to clear it. Now Arsenal with the ball bounces off the right corner. Arsenal shoots, but hits the top of the goal. We're seeing a lot of NRG being on their heels. We see Squishy there trying to attempt a shot, but gets blocked. Not a lot of offensive movement from NRG. Justin here. Try to pass it, but now we have Arsenal coming off from the top. Bounces it off the ground. Try to do it all himself. Something they don't need right now. They need coordinated team attack. Try to see a shot on goal by Reddles, but he gets blocked. One thing about NRG, a goal scored by Arsenal in overtime. Arsenal just scores, giving them the victory over NRG. Space Station beats NRG 2-1 in Game 3, now closing the deficits 2-1 in the best of 7 series. What a goal. What a goal.